Exploration log. Well, it's been a little while since that fateful day when a redstone contraption went haywire and I found myself in the land of Talaria. It's been really great getting to know everyone here, but there is so much of the world that I have yet to see. But who knows? Adventure is always right around the corner, and we'll see what happens. But right now, I think it's time to put the finishing details here on Shatterstone Keep and, I don't know, maybe take a flight around the canyons just for some fun. Ooh, ow, ow. Oh, that was almost messy. All right. Love flying through this canyon. It's so much fun. Now, I think I'm going to try and... Ooh, let's try and do that one right down there. Here we go. Can I make it through the little loop? Can I make it? Can I make it? No! Ow. I didn't make it. Ow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah. I crashed. Okay. Wow, why is it so dark? Oh, man. Oh, no. I fell into a cave. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's quick get up where the light is. Okay, whew. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, check my stuff. Great. I lost all my stuff. Must have despawned. All right. First things first, let's get out of this cave. Oh, that looks like daylight. Okay, good. Okay, heading out. And we should be somewhere safe. What? Where am I? This is not Talaria. Well, either I've gone all Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court, or it's time for Season 3 here on the Paperhats multiplayer server. Let's get started. Well, so here we are in a brand new world, and it's time to get Season 3 going. I guess it's time to start looking around and seeing what's happened. Because of work, I missed the original start day, so we'll see what happens. But hey, let's have an adventure. And it looks like people have already been busy at work. Wow. Okay, looks like we've got a lot going on here. Yeah, where to get started? Well, I guess the first thing to do is try to figure out where I can put a starter house. Although, I think, I've got an idea that's in my mind, and wow, I am just, everybody's been very busy. Well, I've got an idea in my mind of something I want to do, and I think we're being spied upon. Hello?
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can. And
oh, wonderful.
And now that we're
sorry,
that's okay.
The axe isn't meant to be menacing. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't mind me. We're using a proximity chat on this season, so yeah. If I'm trying to do the whole shift and learn new finger movements and all this. But Dakota, it is good to see you. How did you wind up here?
Well, things were weird. I logged on to Talaria just because I was missing things, and it got very strange. And then I was falling through the sky and I landed and went splat, and I don't know where that was, so I lost all of my stuff, and I'm in iron armor now.
I'm sorry. That's okay. Don't feel bad.
It, it's fine. It's fine. Like I've had some time to run around, and I've gotten a couple of shinies.
Well,
But
that's
I
cool.
I have some gifts for you. If you'd like a few gifts.
I would love gifts because you know what? As you can see, a spyglass.
A spyglass.
Cool.
So that you can see things.
Very, very cool.
Seeing things is amazing.
Well, a shield. Okay.
You're gonna need that. Like, trust me, when you go down into the caves,
Definitely,
it's gonna
definitely.
be needed.
You know, because I mean, what happened was like I went for a flight there by Shadowstone Keep, and I tried to fly through a space that I really shouldn't, and well, the next thing you know, I crashed, and I woke up in well, actually, I woke up in one of those caves down there, and yeah, it's all my stuff's gone too, so I appreciate
strange.
the gifts.
Okay.
So I can now defend I can now defend my wait. How do you? There you go. I can defend myself and look at the mobs very seriously as they come to kill me.
Yes. Yep. And you can use the water bucket to get around, and there's a little bit of food as well. A group of us made a mistake of going into the caves without any food, like super early on, and it was a mess.
I did see the stream, so yeah, you guys are brave. Like you have my undying respect. I am not worthy. I am not worthy.
Or foolish. I think foolish might be the better word.
Oh, fortune favors the bold.
You're probably right about that.
But nonetheless, yeah. Thank you so much for the gifts. They will be put to good use, and I guess I now need to start working on trying to figure out, a starter house for me.
Yeah, definitely. There is, as you can see, there are people have started building all over the place. So yeah, even though there's like stuff everywhere, there's a lot of gaps in between the stuff, and so there's definitely room for you to pick out a spot and build it there.
Cool. Although I think I'm going to well, I don't know how to say this, but spawn, like the actual spawn block is it's a health and safety nightmare.
Yeah, I agree.
So
yes.
I think I might start there making that a little safer because yeah, we're all gonna die repeatedly.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I should warn you about the Nether as well. It's slightly hazardous, not in the like magma blocks are going to nom your face sort of way, but in the everything is a very narrow little bridge and you will fall into lava sort of way.
But hot baths, they're good for your skin.
Not that hot.
Oh, all right.
Not that hot.
All right, I will be careful, I promise.
Sounds good. If you need anything, let me know. I've started accumulating some resources. I live that way, like just past the hill. You'll see like a tree farm and bamboo and stuff down there.
Okay, I will do that.
Sounds good. See ya, Glitch.
All right. Thanks so much, Dakota. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, at least we know we are not alone here in this new place. I just realized I have no idea what to call this. So, well, it was really good to find that apparently something happened in Talaria, and well, it sounds like all of us wound up here in this new world. And yeah, none of us have our stuff. So I think we're back to square one, and it's time to do what you do in any situation like this. It's time to punch some trees and get a home going. With that being said, though I need to get an actual home going, we looks like someone went through and lit up this cave, so we were good to go there. And as much as I don't mind the cave life, and you know what, night is upon us, Dakota was kind enough to give us a bed. Let's grab some sleep. So since I'm going to be probably having to break my bed repeatedly for the next little while, I do have an idea, because one of the things that I remember early on in living in Talaria is I would always have the problem that I would place down a bed, go to sleep, break it, and then the next thing you know, I'm back at spawn whenever I would go to the end or just die. So I think what I'd like to do first off is, because right now, let's bring up my coordinates because I don't have my mini HUD yet. Negative 9. It's actually way up. Wow, it is further up here. Okay, where was it? It was, and no. Okay, so right here, or hereabouts, is where we spawned in the world. So the issue being that this is also, it's out in the middle of nowhere. So I think what I'd like to do is, I think I'm going to construct a bit of a safe house, or at least a safe landing place for everyone, that if they die, they wind up in a safe place, whether it's night or not. Okay, so if we're going to make this into a safe spot, the first thing we need to do is basically establish a safe room for actual spawn. So before I really got started on the build, I have to do a little experiment, and it's not going to be pretty. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break my bed, and then I'm going to dump all of my stuff into this chest, since Dakota was very kind to give us gifts. And now, bed broken. According to, I wrote this down when I spawned in the world. According to my notes, this block right here at 9 by -24, where the cobblestone is, should be the actual spawn point for this world. So, marked it out. I have no spawn point, no bed. So let's go ahead and, I need a little assistance with this one. That might do it. Let's go down here. Yeah, that should do just fine. Okay, so, for science. And here we go. Haha, creeper, you didn't get me. The rocks got me first. But, okay. And, and that glitch fell from a high place. Get used to that. I think we're going to be, see that more this season. Okay. So why did I wind up down there? Well, this is where we spawned in. I wound up down there. I think that I might have to change my plans a little bit, but nonetheless, I think what we need here at spawn, if nothing else, is a safe haven where if you wind up here with nothing else, you can run inside and find some extra gear. So, with that being said, let's get started. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Well, I decided to change the exterior just a little bit. After I was done with the recording, I decided that with the entrance being over here, it just seemed the whole build seemed a little bit out of proportion. So I decided to move the entrance because what I wanted to go for in a safe house was, well, to be honest, when I think safety, the one thing that comes to mind is the ultimate expression of comfort and peace, which is a hobbit hole. So I moved the entrance up front and then enclosed this entrance and put in a nice large window. Now I still need to do a little terraforming, mostly because I want to get a hold of some moss blocks and add them in around, just to add some more greenery and just some overall terraforming around the build. But let's take a quick tour of the safe house. Now, while the exterior still needs a little bit of work, the interior is very much a work in progress. Yeah, I kind of worked up a general living area. I need to decorate some, and also I'm debating on whether or not to put a small shop here. But we'll get to that in future episodes. But one of the main things I wanted to get done is I wanted to have it so that we have some of the basics. If anyone, like I said, if anyone dies out in the world and winds up here at World Spawn and it's nighttime, they have somewhere where they can go inside and get some basic gear and get out there and find all their things again. So to that end, I went ahead and set up so that, eventually we're going to have more, but my goals are to have some food, some armor, and some gear. Now, unfortunately, at this moment, these are empty. And this episode is being recorded just ahead of the Christmas holidays. So my goal is to basically work some over the holidays to kind of stock the shelves. But as far as food, I went ahead and set up one of my early game chicken cookers, and it works on the basic repeater clock, and I basically am going to turn it down as slow as it can go. The eggs will build up, but also should be far enough removed from everything else that it can run, even though there's going to be that constant ticking if I'm not on the server. It should make it so that it will clean itself out and be far enough removed so that that constant ticking noise will not be a bother to any of the server mates. I think my closest neighbor right now is Dan the Noodle Man, and I think he's up at the top of the hill. But there should be enough material in between the two of us that it should be a bother. And I can upgrade this later to an automatic one that runs without me even having to be here or anybody being here. The other thing I did was stop by a dripstone cage to grab a piece of dripstone so we can have an infinite lava source and therefore cook up all of the materials that we find out in the world. And then also, while this is also going to serve as my temporary quarters, I'm going to make sure that we have a bed downstairs, and these are just my temporary room. Eventually, I'm going to move to an actual base, but for now, this is just kind of where I'm living. And we'll put a bed down here so that someone can sleep through the night, or they can even just use my bed if they need to make sure that they are safe. But that being said, I think for a starter, for the beginning of a season, I think we're off to a decent start. For today, though, I am all out of time. So I want to thank you for joining me on this new adventure, and I look forward to all the crazy shenanigans and adventures that are coming in the next year. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, and also consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. My name is Glitch, and I do hope I'll see you next time for the next episode on the Paperhats Survival Multiplayer server. Thanks for watching.